We have some explosive players on the floor on both sides.
I tell you, when you talk about dynamic transition opportunities, we are in for a thrill because you get these kinds of matchups on the perimeter that can be so explosive in the open floor, Kevin. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's not hard to get up for these games, even a regular season game for these players, is it?
We're talking about the best players in the world. They're going to give us a highlight reel show.
What fun. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. Porter and Morris, the duo at forward. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. And it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. They set the pick. There's a screen by Gortat. Morris passes to Beal. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside Thomas. Back to Horford. Picked by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley, no one around him. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
And they get the first bucket.
Let's see if this gets their offense humming early on.
Ball against Thomas. There's a screen by Gortat. Shot off the pick. Beal's shot is good.
That's something he can do all night, gentlemen. Beal is deadly spotting up.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Crowder. Crowder with another miss. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morris with the screen for Wall. Morris, left side, launches a 3, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Johnson with a screen on Wall. Thomas kicks to Horford. Gortat with the steal. Outside, Wall. Morris a screen. Wall dishes to Gortat. And Gortat with the stuff.
Terrific ball movement there, and once again, John Wall finds the right man at the right time.
Picked by Horford. Horford with a screen on Wall. Thomas passes to Crowder. Crowder with another miss.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thomas outside. Washington with the rebound.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
And Beal kicks to Wall. He feeds it to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal, that's for 2. Bradley with some nice D.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Crowder dishes to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Horford with a screen on Wall. Thomas outside. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Wizards leading by 3. Outside Beal. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, he can really live at the rim. John Wall, a great finisher.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Horford with a screen on Wall. Here's Thomas, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
outside Crowder. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Wizards with the lead.
You know, just looking at Marcin Gortat in his career, it's hard to find a more consistent player at that center spot. You know, he always shoots an efficient rate from the floor, doesn't miss a lot of time due to injuries, and you can always expect him to be available.
Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal with another miss.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
You know, clearly out of rhythm. He's pressing the issue right now. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved.
Dishes it to Horford. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Floats one, and it's sent back by Morris.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
And Boston has possession. It's a three-point game. Shot clock at 2, and Bradley gets it to go. With Gortat, he's been a double-double machine for teams ever since he became a starter.
Well, I think it just speaks to the effort that Gortat gives on the floor, Kevin. You know he's going to use that great footwork to get you scores from the low box. And you also like that he can get you production without needing the offense to run through him. Listen, it's hard to defend this guy effectively no matter who you are. He is that skilled.
Beal against Bradley. Shoots it up. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Washington leading now by 3. Beal, that's for 2. Again, the Wizards, good for 2.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Get lost, Boston!
Smart's checked in for Amir Johnson. Celtics trail by 5. Smart kicks to Crowder. Thomas outside. Wall with some nice D.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
A three-pointer is right on target. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
Thomas kicks to Bradley, picked by Horford. To halt the run. Morris with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
There's a screen by Gortat. The open shot by Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Boy, his shot's a little off tonight, but they're out in front because other guys are stepping up.
Now the pass to Bradley. Horford sets a screen for Bradley. Horford with a screen on Wall. Thomas kicks to Horford. Gortat with the steal. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Smart. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Horford. That one a little long. Washington leading now by 8. And Beal kicks to Wall. Back to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal with another miss.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
Wall against Thomas, and Wall kicks to Morris. That one good for two. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
And the Celtics a stifling defensive ball club under head coach Brad Stevens.
I mean, tremendous perimeter defenders. One of the top-rated teams in the league in terms of steals. And even without being a dominant defensive rebounding and shot blocking team, they were so good on the wings that it didn't matter.
Porter outside, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Brown comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gortat. Kelly Oubre comes in for Markieff Morris. Bogdanovich is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. Rozier the pass to Horford. Lets it go from 14. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Smith. Beal dishes to Bogdanovich. To the left side wing. Oubre, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Horford with a screen on Beal. Here's Smart. And Olynyk kicks to Horford. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And so it's Washington with it. They're leading by 8. Jennings with the ball. Beal from long range. Rebound by Olynyk. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Rozier the pass to Horford. Tries from 7. Pass to Rozier. Brown kicks to Smart. It's Olynyk atop the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just have to shake that miss off. He knows he can make it.
Here's Jennings. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Olynyk. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Wizards looking to play a more spread out system, spacing the floor with shooters.
As you know, though, Kevin, it's not just about shooting. To play that style, you need players who can shoot the 3 and attack closeouts off the bounce to create for themselves or teammates. That's where some of their players need to grow.
First free throw is good. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
And the Celtics, really since the departure of the big three and Rajon Rondo, doing an amazing job of stockpiling assets and draft picks all along while still being competitive. So you had to know, though, that front office wouldn't hesitate to make a big move. This is an organization that seeks to compete for championships and nothing else.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Rozier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Celtics last season in a quote-unquote rebuild mode. And yet, Greg, they were among the best teams in the NBA, certainly the East. Did they need to make any trades?
You know, they basically had to start combining assets. They were already one of the deepest teams in the league. They had 3 first-round picks in that 16 draft, 3 second-rounders. At some point, you have to make a quantity for quality trade because you only get 15 spots.
And he sinks the second.
There's so much discussion, right, that the Wizards would try to attract Kevin Durant, a Baltimore native, back to his home franchise. In the end, I don't think missing the playoffs lent itself to the best recruiting pitch.
Outside, Beal. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low, he's looking for Olynyk and finds him. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That sends Kelly Olynyk to the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre. The Celtics shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that one misses. Kicks to Beal. Smith inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Boy, they have not been caught out of position much, and they're taking great angles to the ball. I love what I'm seeing tonight.
Celtics trail by 7, taking a look at the Wizards. Markieff Morris is out there with Jason Smith. Then there's Jennings. Then there's Oubre. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Nice shot by Smart.
How's that for a delicate touch? Perfect release on the floater.
Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Screen by Smith for 3. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. Rozier kicks to Crowder. Feeds it to Smart. Back to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from 12.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise. He's forcing things that aren't there. He's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Boston shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Rozier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. Washington with the rebound. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 8. Out of dishes to Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Smart passes to Olynyk. Another shot. And the layup good by Smart. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Gotta believe they'll hear about it in that next time out. They have to box out better.
The three. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the shot's good from Crowder.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Smith kicks to Jenner. Passes it to Morris. Lets it go from 14. And another miss by Washington. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Smart. The feed to Olynyk. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. A lot of great defensive-minded coaches, too, in the NBA. Who stands out there for you?
Boy, this is Tom Thibodeau for me,
Yes.
right? I mean, he changes the way, you talk about taking away boxes and elbows in the NBA, loading up to ball side, giving up contested twos. That's Tom Thibodeau.
Attention to detail.
No question.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
You think about the Wizards roster, it's a real mix of young and veteran players. And the question is, as those vets age, can their young players take that step forward and keep them competitive?
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Avery Bradley comes in for Brown. And Thomas subbed in for Rozier. Then for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Jason Smith. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Kelly Oubre. And John Wall subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And the Wizards' 2016 draft pick conveyed to Phoenix in a trade for Markieff Morris.
So, Kevin, we've seen this is a franchise not opposed to trading picks for veteran talent. They did that for Marcin Gortat, and I like that trade for them. The danger, though, is if you get stuck in the middle with no room to grow. Let's see where they go from here.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Now, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Bradley against Wall. Porter kicks to Morris. Crowder with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one thing you've heard over the years about Amir Johnson is that his box score stats may not wow you. They belie his impact on the court. Coach Brad Stevens said he just knows how to play both ends. He makes easy plays with the ball, and then on the defensive end, he makes everyone better. Indeed, a two-way impact player, Kevin.
He's a plus-minus standout, D.A. Thank you. That free throw missing. Amir Johnson's checked in for Boston. No good on the second free throw.
Well, just watch Markieff Morris play, and you can see why he's such a threat in the front court. He's got the size and speed to guard either the 3 or the 4, and that gives you options as a coach defensively. Very smooth, easy jump shot. This is a really talented big.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Bradley. He nails it, and we're tied up. Bradley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Ball against Thomas. Outside, Wall. Pass to Gortat. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And so it's Boston with it. Now here's Thomas. He's got 7 outside Brent. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Washington with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Ball against Thomas. He kicks to Olynyk. Pulls it from 20. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bogdanovich. The dish to Wall. To the middle. Gortat, the pass to Wall. That one drops for him. Now it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bradley kicks to Olynyk. Knocks down the 3-ball. Olynyk's got 9.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Wizards have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now Wall. He's got 7. Porter dishes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porter. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
But not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Outside Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Shot from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And it's Beal in the corner. He feeds it to Gortat. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Well, he's a big-time load inside. Gortat able to convert with the defense closing hard on him.
Thomas against Wall. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Those six making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Celtics have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And the free throw, no good. Well, for Markieff Morris, he feels like he has found a home here in Washington. As soon as he was traded to the team, he felt welcomed and enjoys, Doris, the close-knit relationship the team has within its roster.
And you know what, Kevin, for Morris, that's a big deal to him. He is at his best when he's comfortable with the situation he's in. And if he feels welcomed, he'll focus on his play, and that is when he's at his best. And listen, he might become a fan favorite with the way he will gush on about this Wizards organization.
Wizards leading by 3. Beal from long range. Beal with another miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Wall kicks to Beal. Gortat with a screen on Bradley. Here's Beal. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
Well, for Bradley Beal, he's just an incredible three-point shooter, and Doris always has been since he came into the league out of Florida after growing up in the St. Louis area.
Well, think about this, Kevin. Beal has never averaged less than 4 three-point attempts a game in his career. This is one of the most consistent three-point threats in the NBA, and his shot is effortless. With how well this guy shoots, you almost wish he could shoot more often and see how far he can take his game.
Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Inside, here's Gortat, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Gortat's got 6 in the quarter.
Building on a solid first quarter performance, he's now taken his offense up several notches.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Baseline try, and it's Boston with another.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
Wizards have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. There's a screen by Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Outside, Wall. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
Boston making some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Smart comes in for Avery Bradley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Then for the Wizards, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Morris. Oubre comes in for Porter. And it's Jennings in for John Wall. To the paint. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Brown.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
There's Beal with the 3, and Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rozier the pass to Crowder. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Left side, Brown. No good. That would have tied it. Washington shooting straight 49% from the field. Outside, Beal dishes it to Jennings. Back to Beal. A 3-ball. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And that's 11 points for Beal.
How quick is that release? And it's 3 on the board. Beal doing what he does best.
Smart kicks to Crowder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, his shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
Outside Jennings. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. .23 seconds left in the first half of the game. That one goes in. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's the pass to Horford. Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Horford's got 7.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look from mid-range for someone with his size and his touch.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Wizards out front, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Bradley, good flow and good pace in the first half. Exactly the guys you want to play. What's going right?
Just open looks, being aggressive. I mean, we were able to get to the basket a few times. The guys are knocking out open shots when we had the opportunity to. I mean, the shots are actually falling tonight, so that's all it is.
They love to see it when your shots go in. Thanks, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of action so far in this one. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 5. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
You know, amazing because they're always a focal point for the defense and always looking for ways to take them out of the game, and that didn't happen in this first half.
Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Johnson is out there with Jay Crump. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Porter. They shoot again. Thomas against Wall. He dishes it to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night. Thomas against Wall. Picked by Horford. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it back. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Gortat. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
This guy will mix it up on the interior. Gortat will get some freebies.
There are a lot of great things that Gortat does on the floor, Doris, but you feel that he doesn't sometimes get enough credit for his rebound.
Well, I think you'd probably concur with that, Kevin, because year after year, Gortat is near the top of the league in rebounding. This guy's one of the best at tipping the ball to himself to secure the rebound. And not only does he get a lot, Kevin, but he does it in limited amounts of time. There are a lot of guys getting a lot more minutes at that position.
Doris, we asked fans to write in questions for you. We've had thousands, literally thousands of letters, emails coming in. The fans want you to answer questions. So here's one I just picked out of this fishbowl here. This is from Joe in Portland. What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Yeah, I think this might surprise people, but I love to cook, Kevin. Not that I'm going to spend 3 hours in the kitchen, but having been the mother of 2 children, I love to cook. My daughter loves to cook with me. The other thing is I live at the ocean, so you can find me on the water.
I want to be one of your kids. My gosh.
It's not a bad life.
Now, I picture you as like with a towel draped over your shoulder and coaching, thinking it through, but enjoying the cooking process.
Oh, there's no question. I'll tell you what, if I make a good dish, just like John Thompson, the towel's over the shoulder, but if I have thrown it down, that towel goes in the air.
You can cook.
No question.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here is Horford. He's got 7. To stop the run. Again, the miss by Horford.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Celtics trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Porter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas. And one reason why Otto Porter saw a huge increase in his role is that, Doris, he was able to develop a three-point shot that had teams, giving him a lot of respect, and then they had to adjust to. He was always strong going to the rim, but now defenses had to follow him out to that three-point line.
Well, as you know, Kevin, having a consistent 3 is such a big deal now for perimeter players. Porter at 6'8" has a smooth release and no problem shooting over the arms of smaller defenders who might rotate to him. And he's developed a nice little pull-up shot. If teams ever overextend, he can just step back and knock down a 2.
Good on the second free throw.
A Georgetown Hoya as an undergrad. Porter is the kind of hometown pick for the Wizards, right? They take him 3rd overall back in 2013.
Horford kicks to Johnson. Picked by Horford. Off the screen. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bradley. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Gortat misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
At the elbow, Horford. Outside Bradley. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards leading by 9. All with it. He has 7. Gortat with a screen on Bradley. Here's Beal. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Beal's got 16.
Good defense, better offense. Beal is unfazed.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Bradley. He's got 11. Upside Thomas. The kick out to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 3. Lets it go from the wing. No good on that one. Wall with some nice D. Wizards leading by 11. Bradley with some nice D. Thomas against Wall. Thomas dishes to Johnson. To the middle. Horford up top. Gortat covering. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Crowder pulls it in.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Oh, the confidence he exudes, the toughness. He just gets inside shooters' heads.
The 3 from Bradley. Boston again missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bogdanovich, no luck. Celtics trail by 11. Now, here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it to Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Olenek, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. For Boston, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. The free throw off from Horford. Wizards leading by 9. Outside, Wall. Down low. And Gortat kicks to Wall. Bogdanovich passes to Wall. Morris with a screen on Thomas. Wall's shot is off.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back.
Thomas dishes to Olenek. Knocks it loose.
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
Here's Porter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, 2016 guys saw great stride for Otto Porter in his career. He got off to that slow start, remember, the first 2 years. But finally, when he got consistent minutes, he answered nicely. Career highs across the board for him. And you can see why this team thinks he's got a bright future.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And with Porter, so many were quick to dismiss his place, Doris, in the NBA after a few slow years to start his career.
And I think, Kevin, that goes back to where he was picked in the draft, 3rd overall. And when you're a top 3 pick, fans want instant production. And Porter was always the kind of player that needed time to adjust to this league. Luckily, the organization believed in him, stuck with him. He's made huge improvements across the board.
Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Horford. He can't get that one. And Washington the other way now. Smith drives in. And the shot goes in. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
It's ridiculous to give up that many points in the paint. You know, I think he'd like them to play a bit more physical.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Markieff Morris. On defense, the Wizards. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And that one, good.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Smith. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Thomas. Clock at 6. Olynyk has the open look. No good on the 3. Washington leading now by 11. Bogdanovich passes to Wall. There's the feed to Porter. Screen by Smith. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Thomas kicks to Horford. From 13, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Screen by Smith. Wall dishes to Smith. He used that pick to get in close.
You probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Boston making some changes. Brown comes in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. And a change for the Wizards. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Smith, no good on that one.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Three-pointer. Smart misses. Washington leading now by 14. Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Oubre, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And Kelly Oubre, the Kansas Jayhawk product, still a very raw player, but the team, Doris, has high hopes for him, and he'll show flashes of what he's capable of doing when he's on the floor.
I think, Kevin, with Oubre, what you like is how well he can finish at the rim. He has got great lift, gets off the ground quickly, which is a huge help to being able to finish inside. And you like the manner in which he aggressively attacks the rim. He plays with so little hesitation.
And he's good on the second.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Rozier, the pass to Olynyk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Olynyk's got 13.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Screen by Smith, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Here's Rozier, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Horford has a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, he had to take the three-pointer right there with the defense more or less ignoring him. No choice.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
How about that vertical by John Wall, getting up in a big way for that dunk.
Now Smart, 6 points for him. Here's Olynyk, and it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's just too easy. No one with size willing to switch over, and that left the smaller defender stranded.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. For Boston, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. And the free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Celtics trail by 10. Brown kicks to Smart. Picked by Horford. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. 18 feet out. Smart misses. Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Smith, no luck.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down.
And here's Smart. Pass to Olynyk. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's shooting 4 for 7 at the foul line in the game.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
And that one falls for Olynyk. So he gets them both. Wizards leading by 8. They set the screen. Here's Wall. And another miss by Washington. Celtics shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Screen by Olynyk. Smart dishes to Olynyk. 13 feet away. Brown, good.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Washington, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Rozier kicks to Olynyk. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Olynyk's got 19 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Jennings passes to Beal. Smith with a screen on Brown. Beal against Brown. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wall's got 5 points in the quarter. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. Screen by Olynyk. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3-ball is good.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Wall passes to Beal. Fires top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. No good from outside. Outside Jennings from deep 3-point range, offline. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Okay, hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happen. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Porter are out on the wing. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. There's the steal. Here's Rozier. A 3 from Bradley. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Outer dishes to Smart. Johnson with a screen on Beal. Beal with the steal. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Morris kicks to Jennings. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. Shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
The Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Now off the inbound, and Jennings lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Johnson with a screen on Beal. Smart passes to Johnson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Wizards leading by 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. For the 3, Gortat, and the second chance ever by Gortat.
Now, Gortat is a space eater, and you've got to put a body on, or he's going to burn you with putbacks like he did there.
Smart with the ball. Johnson the screen. Now here's Smart. And Thomas has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Boston again missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Johnson the screen. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
And that one, good.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Outside Thomas. He kicks to Johnson. The dish now to Crowder. The Celtics working the ball around now. There's Thomas with the three. They get the rebound. And the wide open shot from Crowder misses the jumper.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. John Wall's checked in for Washington. Washington leading now by 7. Morris with a screen on Thomas. Outside, Wall. Porter dishes to Morris. And again, Washington no good.
You know, he clearly hasn't been as sharp as usual, but they're still scoring as a team.
Wall against Thomas. Fires for 3. Washington with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Porter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
That's terrific touch on that shot. Porter now finding his range.
Now Thomas. Johnson with a screen on Wall. Thomas kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Bradley. From 18 feet away, Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Wall. Beal against Bradley. Goes up on the high post. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I really believe this is one of the top up-and-coming 2 guards in the NBA, Bradley Beal. You know, we've seen the last few seasons Bradley Beal take a big jump as a player, and it's not only his ability to knock down threes, that he's always been able to do. It's his overall offensive and defensive game where he's more complete.
And both free throws good for Beal. And for Beal, who continues to improve, he knows that in order to be a game-changer, Doris, on the floor, he has to be deadly wherever he is with the ball.
You know, I think, Kevin, there is no doubt that Beal can take his game to another level this season. He's done much better moving without the ball to get easy looks and create space, and he is much more engaged in the little things that you need to be an elite shooting guard.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Dishes it to Morris. Back to Beal. It's stolen by Bradley. That's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Morris with a screen on Thomas. All with it. Now Thomas defending. Wall passes to Beal. Leaner from distance. Poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Celtics trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by John Wall.
Boy, the defense can't be so relaxed when he has a look like that.
Tries to keep it alive. And another miss by Washington. And Thomas, here we go, buries it down low.
Boy, George Gervin asked with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Wall against Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Porter. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And here is Thomas. The pass to Horford. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
At the line of the Celtics, Al Horford. At the line with 1 shot.
Washington leading now by 8. Here is Wall. Morris, left side. He dishes it to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And finished off by Horford.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
You know, true. He got to the spot where there was nothing a defender could do to stop him.
Gort's out with the screen for Beal. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Picked by Horford. Thomas outside. No good that time. And it's Washington the other way.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
Beal dishes to Wall. Pass to Morris. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
What a story from Markieff Morris, taken exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. So we can't get either to fall.
That's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Thomas with the ball. Kicks to Horford. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. There's the triple. They get it back.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
Morris a screen. And Wall kicks to Morris. Takes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 6.
We're talking about a strong, muscular guy. Morris able to convert comfortably in traffic.
Crowder kicks to Thomas. Drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
Out to the right wing. Thomas against Wall. Feeds to Gortat and stolen by Horford. Passes it to Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Washington lead. Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Wall up up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Wall dishes to Gortat. Johnson with the block. And here's the fast break. Crowder kicks to Bradley. To the paint. Thomas passes to Bradley. It's deflected. Gortat with the steal. It's stolen by Johnson. .132 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Picked by Horford. Here's Thomas. Oh, that's blocked.
Go gadget arms for Porter, enabling him to stuff that one.
Shot clock at 5. Thomas against Beal. Thomas, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Now, here is Morris. Wall kicks to Beal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And there's the feed to Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
A critical bucket for them. Gortat answering the bell.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 4. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas. Will be at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the three. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Yeah, they could go for the 2 and then foul, but you know they really like that 3.
They have a chance to tie it up.
If and only if they can make a 3.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses off the right iron. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
I think if you think about the climb of this Wizards franchise in the Eastern Conference, you closely associate it with their star point guard, John Wall.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous focus at the line there. Those points will put this game out of reach for sure.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. 11 seconds left in the game. Thomas outside. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Horford. But they'll get another chance. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Wizards with the W. They seem to relish their...
Thanks, Kevin. Here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Marcin Gortat. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with a well-deserved W.
Man, I absolutely love what Gortat can do. The Polish hammer can take over the game. The way he plays the 5 spot, man. Boy, this guy has a lot of tools, and we saw it from Mr. Gortat tonight.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you.